Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. We are playing as the Covenant of the Holy Plumage, working on eliminating the Grey Tempest that has appeared, while completely ignoring the War in Heaven. It has nothing to do with us, really. Nothing at all. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back into it. Our fleets have taken a fair bit of damage, and I think maybe if I move them here, they'll repair. So let's see if we can get that done. Do we have any ships moving around? There's Fluffy. Where are the Titans? The Titan's finished.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
Ah, there are our Titans. 7K each. That'd be a nice boost to the fleet power. On the other hand, it's also still have a lot left to go before our fleets are really considered powerful enough. Let's see.
Upscaling complete.
Yep, gotta get that stuff
Upscaling complete.
upgraded. Alright, some planets are finishing, which should mean available building slots. Since I'm making this an agricultural world, food processing. Although with the price of food having just plummeted, I don't know if that's worthwhile. More civilian industries, even though the prices have plummeted. One of the reasons why I'm doing that for civilian industries is that I want to be able to bump up our living standards eventually. Civilian industries, Hotto. Let's get you another
Upscaling
research
complete.
building. Oh, actually, Science Directorate should be available. Research Institute, whichever it's called. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, there we go. We're getting upgrades, or repairs, whatever the term is. Just wait until that's done. We're up to 3.4K again. Go ahead and click on that. Okay, all of our fleets are repaired. So at 26.0, where are you? Let's have you follow this fleet again. Alright, luckily they're separated by a fair bit of space that will hopefully allow us to take out one of them without the other one getting too many shots on us yet. That would be nice. That would be nice. I gotta really boost up our alloy production. Alright, Trinsic is getting rid of the ruined arcologies.
Upscaling complete.
Alright, I think I'll queue up some more of those. Alright, Telecur have built a gateway. Demolish art monument, huh? Amenities plus 15% and immigration poll plus 50%. Eh, I wouldn't want to do that. You know what? I got a lot of those. Let's do that. Let's try to get this planet growing really fast. Right now, we are getting a 7.05 per month, which is not bad. It's pretty good. Kind of like that. More Natroxy have arrived. Oh goody, all of our stuff has just expired. Alright, well, first of all, healthcare campaigns. Not sure if the clear blocker time counts on the ones that we've queued up, so I'm going to go with that again. Crystalline sensors, exotic gases as fuel, exotic gases as shield boost, volatile ammunition and explosives, and reactive armor, and focusing crystals. All of those. Alright, in we go. There are only these two fleets. Good. There we go. This is definitely the way to not take a lot of losses.
Upscaling complete.
There we go. Okay. Survey there. And you pop in there.
Upscaling complete.
Our prophetess has leveled up, which is nice. Alright. Building slot.
Upscaling complete.
Again, we do want some more alloys, so let's get those. Moonshade. With commercial zones. Sniffelheim. You are having a housing problem. Let's upgrade those. And I suppose for good measure, we could replace this, since we don't really need that anymore, with luxury residences. Any other planets? Nope. Okay, so leader lifespan plus 20 years. That will get us to that, just in case we get attacked. There we go. This is a pretty good-sized nanite world right there.
Evading competitive fleet.
Okay, they are pretty far away, so that's good. Let's come back. And we will probably lose you in this system. It's going to be my guess. Lavis refugees. All right. Fallen Empires are definitely doing some nasty stuff out there. I don't know what happens when if one side actually wins. Like, what happens to people who are neutral and stuff like that.
Upscaling complete.
Yeah, so, it's a pretty packed system here. You know, a little bit. 70k. We got 4, 5, 6, 7 36k fleets. I don't think that my fleets, even with Titans, are going to be able to take that. And yes, we did lose that fleet.
Upscaling complete.
I don't actually know if there's a way to like lure them out either. Alright, we've got some more nanites, again, on a nanite world. I mean, yes, it makes sense, but it does mean that we can't terraform it.
Potential market survey completed.
Okay. Let's go up there. I'm definitely not going to go in there into that into the hub system until I have fully repaired, fully replenished all of my fleets here. However, which is going to be expensive. And I'm really not sure how you're supposed to do this in single player. I mean, without just, like, waiting until you're absolutely powerful enough.
Upscaling complete.
This is an agri-world, but I've got a housing issue. That is with 2 Paradise Domes. Could swap over the mining districts. I think we will do that. Also, that is all taken care of. Let's go ahead and survey up there. Alright, so none of these systems really jumping out at me as want to take it now. Although, the earlier we get nanites, the better.
Complete. Upscaling complete.
Go ahead and get some more ships in there. Yeah, it's going to be expensive. Just trying to think of how to do this. More Natraxi have arrived. And they're going to periodically build and send out fleets as well. Which is not fantastic. Get a galactic stock exchange here, though. Still waiting on that upgrade. Alright. So really need more alloys. I'm trying to think if there's another better way of doing that other than... And I suppose I could go to Trinsic and just
Upscaling complete.
completely reprioritize what everyone is working on. Let's see. Well, all of our specialist jobs are filled. That does include our metallurgists.
Has been surveyed.
So, worker jobs are kind of low. Still working on all these ruined arcologies. Let's get the get another foundry arcology built, so we have some more of those jobs. Pirok refugees and Atroxy. These do have housing, so that is good. It is giving me 5% output on all of these, as opposed to alloys, which, I don't know. Kind of wondering if maybe I should focus on the alloys instead. You can get a galactic stock exchange. Cobblestone has a housing problem. Let's replace that with a city district. You have a housing problem. I have a capped food problem. Green Noah has some unemployment. What do I want here? I could go for more crystals. Sure. Let's get some more crystals. I don't know if we get, like, rural world or anything like that for the habitats, so to a certain extent it might not be worthwhile doing that because you can't specialize.
Upscaling complete.
Do not know. Alright, Blackroot. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And well, we've already started building some mining districts, so a mineral purification plant. Build some more of those. Alright, planets that could stand to get a few more things.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling
I'm sure what's
complete.
going on there. It feels like it's not giving me all the districts or something like that. Anyway. Courage planetary growth. Courage planetary growth. Do have encouraged planetary growth. The distribution of luxury goods does not last very long at all, which I'm kind of surprised at. Alright, you can still get a lot more growth, so I am going to do that there. Not going to do that there. It's already in place anyway.
Upscaling complete.
I kind of wish that there was a button that you could do and it would be, or like an interface thing where you'd get a list of all your planets and you could just click on these individually for them, as opposed to have to click on each one of these planets. Hans display a psionic potential. Latent psionic powers have begun to manifest in certain individuals belonging to the Han species. Huh. They screwed up on the adjective name. Alright, how peculiar. We may do that ourselves eventually. That'll make our spiritual society faction a little bit happier, which could probably use, get some more influence. Courage growth, getting still more refugees.
Research actualized.
We'll take a look at that in a moment. pause it before it goes off the screen. Eventually I am going to do an archaeology project on our capital. Turn it into a ecumenopolis. It's not a bad idea to do it on your capital because you never have any special districts, as far as I know. We do have a housing problem here, so let's build a few more of these. And then we can encourage planetary growth. Alright, there we go. I mean, I think with the amount of food that I'm gaining, I could probably just have that, like, set that to turn it on and always be reapplying it. Ooh, do I want kinetic battery or improved battleship hulls? Let's go for the improved battleship hulls, because that way, that will give me a boost that I don't need to make an immediate change to. I don't need to go upgrade my ships for that. So that's good. Alright, you are a little bit injured, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Although I suppose we could just come back here and let that starbase repair you. That would work. Alright, capped out on consumer goods.
Upscaling complete.
Can't believe how the market is just completely tanked on these things. It's terrible. I blame the Telecur. I really do. I think they're doing something about that.
Upscaling complete.
I think they're selling on the market. Not sure if they function as a normal empire or not right now. Like in terms of needing to have enough resources and everything like that. Okay, synthetic crystal plant is almost built. Rihi has a housing problem. Alright, let's get the city district here instead of that
Upscaling
generator
complete.
district, which also means we don't really need this. Gonna replace that with get some more. Oh, actually, Galactic Stock Exchange. Big fan of Galactic Stock Exchange. Go to civilian industries. Troya. It's a dust cavern. Can I get another dust thingy? No, I cannot. Alright, let's get a temple. Vesper has some unemployment, but that's pretty much because they haven't changed up their stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that go. Dundrasil. You know what, I suppose I could start building the gene clinics.
Upscaling complete.
Get some more growth. Gurgu Volcano. Can I get the research lab? Yes, I can. Building city districts, okay. And we've got starbase capacity +1. Very nice. I guess we'll go with Ascension Theory now. Alright, I'm sitting on 600 influence. I think what I will do is have you build there, and build there. One of the reasons why I'm kind of avoiding that is because I'm worried that they're going to send out some more ships and destroy them, so... Alright, so we've got those. Let's go ahead and get the target uplink, command center, defense grid supercomputer. And I'm never really sure which of these is actually better. This one is more expensive, so you'd think it would be better. But sublight speed means that they take longer to get to you and you can hit them more times. Not sure if that makes it any easier to hit them. And this is just, you know, they're overall a little bit easier to take down. I'm going to go with the communications jammer. We'll try that out.
Research actualized.
And we got the flash coolant for energy weapon attack speed +5%. That's good. Energy weapon damage. I think that's better. And I think we will call that an episode here. When we come back next time, we will maybe try and take something out. I mean, if we could focus on the center thing and take that out directly, then we would actually be in a pretty good position. Oh my god, that's expensive. Did not realize how expensive that was. Alright, well, I want this thing to be a real tough nut to crack, so... Anyway, that will all be when we come back next time. See you then, everyone.